Where else have we got? The shortstop. And that's it. Official police impound, Hollenbeck Automotive.
This tow yard has had an account with the city for years. It's the drought-resistant Dutch elm. It's the tow office check-in window.
Reward, lost dog, 50-pound Dachshund. That's a big Dachshund. Brown with red ears comes to the name Darren, 570-6648. That is the first phone number that I've seen, so I'm going to write that down, even though I don't believe it is important. No smoking beyond this point. Please pay cashier, no personal checks, cash or money orders only. Pets presents ID before removing any car from yard. Smog testing available, $39.95, any car. Office hours Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m, 24-hour tow available. Call 959 1010. Writing this down. I'm surprised these numbers don't start with 555. Very surprised. All persons must show proof of ownership. No exceptions.
It's the tow office. It's the
And I should hope not.
feeling kind of...
Hello, I'm Detective Carey, Homicide LAPD. I'd like to take a look at the patrol car that was brought in.
I don't recognize you, pal. Can't let you in. That car is part of an investigation.
I'm heading up the investigation. I'd like to take a look at the car.
Oh, sure, pal. Now, how do I know you're not the perverted weenie hacking up all these bodies, huh?
Perverted weenie. Yeah, okay. Fair.
Well, tell Beavis that Butthead sent you. He'll know what it means.
Really? We got points for that, though.
You work close by, huh, pal? Women find that Kojak sexy, and he's bald. You cops sure dress fancy.
Okay, you're a complete prick. Can I look at this car, or have you told me to fuck off? No, there we go.
Hey, you whippersnapper. Can I help you?
I may as well do the needful.
Ah, buddy, that's not my job. I don't care where you're from. Just as long as the front office says you're okie dokie, well, you're okie dokie by me. Okie dokie? Good.
I have no idea what the front office said.
Beavis, I was told to tell you that Butthead sent me.
Huh? Say, buddy, what do you want?
I want you folks to stop fucking around and just do your jobs to let me in and let me investigate this car.
I'm looking for a patrol car that was brought in from the Hollywood and Vine area. It had been abandoned.
Well, come right in there.
Are we not right looking at it right now?
Officer Rene Garcia's patrol car. Tow trucks, damaged cars, and old heaps populate the yard. Tow trucks, damaged... Hollenbeck Impound Yard, home to wrecks and junkers.
Okay, I can actually ask him questions now.
Who has been out to see the patrol car?
Well, of course there was SID. Then there was this lady, big gal. She was yelling and screaming that she was the mother of the downed cop. Well, she looked too dad-burn young to be anybody's mother to me. Well, I just told her to keep on a-moving, that nobody was touching that car. Well, she just upped and huffed off, she did. Yep.
The killer tried to get to the car. Immediate thought is there's going to be evidence inside there that both SID and her have missed.
SID has swept the car for prints?
They sure have, mister. You know them. Fast, efficient, and quick. Muy rapido. Too bad, though. Overheard them talking. Yep, they said nada. Nothing. Zipperoonie. No prints, no way, no how. That's what they said. Mm-hmm.
There were prints, but they belonged to Garcia only.
Your name isn't really Beavis, is it?
Beavis? What are you, plumb loco? It's Billy Bob. But you know something? Sometimes I like to change my identity and get into mischief. Sometimes I slip into a black turtleneck and then run around and pull pranks on all my relatives. One time, I pantsed my Uncle Joe. Yes, I did.
I don't find any of this funny. I just don't. This game is not landing for me. Alright, we need to take a look at this car very clearly.
Officer Renee Gar... Officer... The standard configuration of a patrol car interior. Looks clean. The standard... A piece of newspaper lies on the seat. Carrie, this does not warrant the... You pick up the small piece of torn newspaper.
Right. Girls, girls, girls. Totally live, nude on stage. The Bitty Kitty for all your savage needs. Third Eye Theatre now showing Dirty Harry. Make your day. And come to the movies. Showtimes 2, 6, 10. Close Wednesdays. I wonder if maybe that's another destination that we can visit. The Third Eye Theatre. 2, 6, and 10. Maybe. So that suggests that it could have been him or it could have been her, perhaps. Anything else in here? You're not going to say anything about the smudge on the steering wheel.
MDT, Mobile Digital Terminal, linked to the ECCC, Emergency Command Control System, found in all LAPD patrol cars.
And yet, you know what? I think the computer in Police Quest 3 was actually fancier.
The standard configuration... The patrol car must be running for the computer to function. Feeling touchy today, Detective? Feeling...
Okay.
No need to duplicate. What is there to know? What is...
I don't think this will work, but let me try.
Those two...
No, okay.
Office... Feeling...
Hey, I don't even know you, dagnabbit. Hey!
I'm not trying to poke you, I'm trying to poke the car's boot.
Feeling...
Can't look in the back seats. Can't look under the hood. I suppose I can look under the car, perhaps? Where is it?
Save your batteries. You never know when you might have an emergency.
I think that's all we're getting from this. I can walk behind it. Maybe I'll get points for walking around the car.
Well, thank you for the information and your time, Billy Bob.
Hey, no problemo, old buddy. That's what we're here for, helping our friends.
I clicked down here and that was enough to get me under the screen. Alright. Do we have anything new on the map? We do.
This theater is so old it probably began as a vaudeville theater. Loading zone. The theater must have this reserved for deliveries. The neighborhood still supports small independent businesses. Dirty Harry and La Jetée posters. This must be an art house. Old flyers and movie announcements fill the window. Ticket booth of the Third Eye Theater. Currently, it's unoccupied.
Unattended, so that means we can't go inside.
You knock, but receive no answer.
Maybe we have to come back here later.
You knock, but receive no answer. Concentrate on the business at hand. You can shop another time, detective. Cleaning the glass isn't going to make this place any more appealing. This theater is so... Years of city grime and soot cover the theater building.
Alright, so... I've got some thoughts. We have this place, which we could potentially get into later. We have the Busy Kitty, which we could potentially get into later, and we've got the record store next door, which is probably hiding a piece of information. I believe I'm done at the impound lot. I've not passed by South Central LA today. I might do that next. We need to go here, don't we? We're testing today.
You turn the knob and open the door, detective.
Hello, partner. Today's the day. You ready to qualify?
Absolutely. Do I need to pay for it?
You have the form you need, detective. Don't be so greedy.
Really?
Here you go, Bert.
Thank you, partner.
I see. So the bottom form must be for just practicing in our own time, and that costs money, but because we're doing an official exam, I'll call it, the other form covers us and we don't need to pay for it.
You pick up the headgear.
Office.
Alright, let's put our protection on and get to work.
Officers, headgear on. All firearms to low ready. Phase 1. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Gun to low ready. Prepare for phase 2. Phase 2. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Gun to low ready. Prepare for phase 3.
You load your Beretta.
Phase 3. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention.
Sequence breaking. Look at that left target, right in the center.
Phase 4. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Gun to low ready. Prepare for phase 5.
You load your Beretta.
Phase 5. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Gun to low ready. Prepare for phase 6.
Don't understand why it says 27.8 on the right. Once again, I wasn't paying attention.
Phase 6. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Attention. Holster all firearms.
Missed the shot. Again, we got points for it, so hopefully the lieutenant is happy with our performance. Game. Has the game just bugged out on me? I think it has. Oh my god. Alright, let me load and I'll come back.
Holster all.
Okay, once again, missing shots. More importantly though, is the game about to bug out on me again? Can I leave the range in an expedient and efficient manner?
Hey there, partner. Out there was some pretty fancy firing. Your score's gonna impress the brass. I'll be sending your results over to your lieutenant. You're making him proud at Parker Center there, cowboy.
Pleased to hear it, but please don't call me cowboy.
Thank you, partner.
I want to be known as a professional police officer, not a cowboy. Okay, so I believe we are done with the shooting range for the game. Hopefully. The question is, what now? Can we go to the bar?
Hello, Neil. How are you?
Fine, kid. I see you're having trouble with the press. That's too bad.
Things are tough, Neil.
Well, kid, if the heat's too much, better get out of the kitchen.
The buttons are well worn. This must be a popular game. This must be a popular game. The surface is well worn.
Hi there, how you doing?
Hey, can't you see I'm concentrating here?
Hello, how are you?
I'm not looking for any goddamn company, okay? Thanks anyway.
Sound like me, dude.
Hello, how are you?
I'm busy, pal.
You all sound like me at the pub, Jesus Christ. Nothing's changed here. Can't click through this.
You push the door open.
Okay, it's open now.
Hello there, handsome.
You want to know the quickest way to diffuse a perfectly good conversation? This is it.
Hello, I'm Detective Carey, LAPD Homicide. I'm investigating a series of murders. I was wondering if you'd talk to me.
So you're a real cop. Tell me, handsome, is everything you're packing real?
Holster your weapon
Come on.
immediately. Deadly use of force is uncalled for. Holster your weapon immediately. Deadly use of force is uncalled for.
I'm not trying to shoot her, I'm just trying to show her what I'm packing. Alright, let's have a chat. Lots of things.
Do you know a police officer by the name of Rene Garcia? About 190 pounds, 6 feet tall, late 20s, full mustache. He might have come in during the day, possibly in uniform.
Maybe. Lots of cops come in here. This Garcia sounds like he could be any number of fellas that pass through here each day.
Wearing a uniform, though? That seems risky. Given what we saw at the short stop last night, coming in here with the uniform would be something else.
Garcia's patrol car was abandoned on this block. Did you happen to see it or hear anything about it?
I didn't see it, but then I sleep in pretty late. Hey, are we talking about the cop who showed up dead at Yo Money's?
Yes.
Yes, his name was Garcia. Do you know something specific?
Well, if it's the fella I'm thinking of, I heard people saying he used to give rides to girlfriends. You know, show off the siren and the handcuffs.
Charming. I've just realised the lady in the background is not wearing anything above her waist. Hopefully YouTube won't object to that.
The bitty kitty has quite a reputation.
The way I see it, we're doing social work here. Lots of lonely men in the world. You ever get lonely, handsome? Besides, I'm just doing this until I get a break. I'm really an actress. I've already been in one picture. It was called Foaming Fun. I was the girl the worm monster ate. I was in a jacuzzi and a big worm came up out of the water. I screamed and then the water got all bubbly. I guess it ate me.
Tell me more about this movie, please. Is it on that IMDb?
Do you or any of the other girls here date cops? Could Officer Garcia have had a girlfriend who worked here?
It's club policy that we don't date the customers, but everybody does it. I don't know if this Garcia dated anyone here. All the girls are, well, pretty quiet about their private life. Nobody wants to get fired.
Damn it, we're not getting anything out of her. Alright, how about I show you the newspaper clipping?
That's the ad Barbie places every week. I like the part about your savage needs. Grrr.
Say that again? I missed that.
That's the ad Barbie places every week. I like the part about your savage needs. Grrr.
I'm missing the first two words. Barbie. That's the advertisement Barbie places every week. What about this shoe? Ooh, points.
I found this shoe in Yo Money's garden. Money told me he had strippers in his house the morning Officer Garcia's body was found. Do you know if any of the girls from the kitty know Money or were at a party at his house this week? Does this shoe look familiar?
Well, it's true all us girls know celebrities, and Money does come here. We've all been invited to parties one time or another out at his place.
Information. Give it.
As far as this week, I don't know. I do know it's not mine. I'm very petite, and well, that would never fit me. Barbie might know, though.
Who's Barbie, and why might she know?
Barbie runs the place, handsome. Barbie can. Ever heard of her? She is infamous. Well, she'll know if any of the girls are at Money's this week. You can ask her.
Where is she?
Where is Barbie? Can I talk to her?
She's taking a nap right now. She'll be up later. You could come back. Got a light, handsome?
No. Not unless this counts.
Secure your weapon. She certainly looks like she's in good shape.
I appreciate you taking the time to answer my questions, Electra. It's citizens like you who help us cops do our jobs. If you can think of anything else, I can be reached at Parker Center Homicide Robbery. Just ask for Detective Carey.
Handsome, you should relax a little bit. You're awfully tense.
Maybe later.
Handsome. You should really...
Can I take any notes?
You can write this all down later. Right now, keep focused. Swizzle, sticks, and straws. You don't need one, detective. You don't have a drink. The bitty kitty is itty bitty. The bitty kitty. Boy, can that girl dance. She's non-stop. The bitty kitty is itty bitty.
Fortunately, it's very pixelated, and I don't know if there's more pixelation being applied to some particular frames there, but I think I'll be able to get away with that.
The bitty...
Hopefully.
Not too... The bitty kid... The bitty... The bit...
What was that? Not too
The
shabby?
bitty... Boy, can... The bitty... The bitty...
Alright, let's get out of here. Dude!
It appears to be a piece of broken glass or mirror.
That was the mask stripper, wasn't it?
You pick up the broken piece of side mirror. It's the broken side mirror from your car. A mirror's smooth surface allows images to be formed by reflection.
We just saw a crime being committed, and I've got a horrible feeling that maybe I needed to pick that up using gloves. Alright, we need to come back here later. What about the third eye? Is that opened up? Anyone there?
Ticket booth of the Third Eye Theater. Currently, it's unoccupied.
Can I reattach this mirror? Because right now this vehicle is probably unroadworthy.
How reflective. It's your ride.
You're not saying anything about the mirror being missing. Alright. Let's try the morgue. It's been a while.
It feels cold.
No time. You can go on in, Detective Carey.
We can go inside.
Hello, Detective Carey. How can you tell when someone's been choked to death instead of by accidental ligature strangulation?
I don't know.
By the occluded blood vessels and thyroid fracture. Go right in, Detective.
I'm not going to bother whipping out my gun. There's no point. Right. Answers. Give me answers.
Hello, John.
Hello, Sam.
How's the world of the living, John?
I don't know, Sam. I'm surrounded by death.
Right. Can ask about Garcia. A dog? I don't recall hearing anything about a dog. Right. Who's our victim?
Sam, I understand another body was found this morning in Griffith Park. What can you tell me about it?
More than you probably want to know, John. More than you want to know.
Yeah, I'm all ears. I need to know this. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Let's start with whether identification has been made and a general description.
Identification has not been made. The description is as follows. African-American female, mid-30s, found under a tree in Griffith Park by Park Police at 10 a.m. She was clothed, no ID. The body was being guarded by a stray dog.
I'm sorry, say that again, please.
Let's start with whether identification has been made and a general description.
Identification has not been made. The description is as follows. African-American female, mid-30s, found under a tree in Griffith Park by Park Police at 10 a.m. She was clothed, no ID. The body was being guarded by a stray dog.
Game, you can't do that. We attended town hall at 9 a.m. and we were told the body was found. We've just been told the body was found at 10 a.m. That doesn't make sense. That's almost like, you know, your wife getting stabbed in March and then the following day in September, but whatever. Autopsy.
Has the autopsy been performed yet?
As soon as she arrived, John. Same M.O. The burns, injection marks, the glue, it's all there.
Ugh.
Body fluids and a tissue sample have been taken. Both have been sent to SID. Your killer is keeping busy, John. Very busy.
We didn't hear about Garcia's eyes, but I assume if it's the same MO, then his eyes were glued shut as well. Jesus. Oh my god, there's so much here.
What about the injection marks, Sam? Everything the same?
Nearly so. The injections were not so high up on the arm as the first two victims, but it was the left arm.
That might be important. Let me write that down. Left, not right. Maybe there was something that prevented the injection going on the right-hand side, perhaps.
What about lividity, Sam?
Primary only, buttocks, back, and shoulders. All consistent from lying in the park. Your killer moved her soon after the deed. Apparently, he's working faster.
Could be a she.
Was she as badly mutilated as the first two?
The mutilation is worse. The right forearm was severed. However, the torture appears to be less. There are fewer burns, and there's also less bruising around the ankles and wrists.
Okay, hang on. Right arm was severed?
Was she
The mutilation is worse. The right forearm was severed.
Right forearm was severed, but the injection was on the left. I feel that's very important. Not exactly sure why yet.
What orifice was glued shut, Sam?
Your killer was kind to her, John. Both her eyes and mouth were glued shut. He didn't make her watch.
Is that really an improvement, though? You can still feel it.
If there's been no identification, then there's been no notification. Where's the body now?
Cold storage, John. We'll hold on to it until the family can be located.
How can you locate the family, though, if you don't even know who it is? I guess the family will come forward after a while, won't they?
Anything else I should know, Sam?
It might turn out important, maybe not, but I scraped a sticky substance off her shoe. I've sent it to SID for analysis.
Okay, we're going there next, most probably.
Sam, what color were her shoes, and was she wearing both of them?
Blue and yes.
Doesn't help. Okay. The stray dog.
Dog? The body was being guarded by a dog?
Yes, it was rather comical and strangely sad at the same time. Here is this woman in the prime of her life, lying mutilated under a tree, and protecting her is a stray dog. Park police couldn't get past the dog. We couldn't move in. It was only after we called animal control and the truck showed up that the dog ran. I'll tell you, John, that dog has been picked up before. That dog recognized the truck.
I was going to say, more proof that dogs are man's best friend and that they're better than most humans. Until you mentioned that last sentence, there's something more going on there.
Sam, did the toxicology results come back on Garcia?
Not yet, John, but we did make a discovery concerning Garcia. If you remember, Garcia's mouth was glued shut. When the mouth was surgically opened, we found a molar had been freshly extracted. The work was not that of a dentist, John. Thus far, your killer has a finger, a full set of toes, a forearm, and a molar. You know what that means, don't you?
Yes, unfortunately I do, Sam. I'm looking for a serial killer who takes a souvenir of the kill. It means he enjoys the kill itself and wants to relive it through the object. I need to find this person fast, Sam. real fast.
We missed the toes. Did we miss Sam Noble's comments on Garcia's body? Jesus fuck. So, a finger was taken from Hickman. A molar was taken from Garcia. A forearm was taken from the Jane Doe. Where were the toes taken from?
Sam, did the toxicology...
Not yet. Thus far, your killer has a finger, a full set of toes, a forearm, and a molar.
Yes, unfortunately...
I didn't hear about the toes from Hickman, and I didn't hear about the toes just now, so I assume that the toes and molar were taken yesterday from Garcia. But we didn't hear about that. Either because I didn't have the opportunity, or I missed it, or the game's being weird. Do you recognize this shoe?
Sam, I found this shoe outside of Yo Money's house. What do you think of it?
Well, John, I think he has an active social life.
True.
How reflective.
That's going to be a puzzle object later on, I'm sure of it. Okay, I've only just read that. Shit. I got points for that.
You open the...
I'm going to leave here. Not so much as saying anything to the lady at reception. And we have somewhere new now, Griffith Park. Alright, so let's go there. The doggo's back.
The dog appears protective of the tree. Griffith Park, home of the world-famous observatory. Oak trees as far as one can see. It's another beautiful day in Los Angeles.
Alright, talk to the dog.
Hey boy, how you doing? Hey boy, how you doing?
Can I pat the dog, or is that going to get me killed?
Hey boy, how you doing?
Careful, this dog is unfriendly.
Hey boy.
Careful.
Alright, can I commit a crime?
Those two...
Here boy, I spent 65 cents for this. Here boy. Here boy.
Litter bug. Litter...
Here boy, I spent 65 cents for this. Here boy.
Litter...
That seems like the right answer. But here's me thinking maybe I can cover it in glue and glue this thing's jaw shut. Do you like shoes?
He looks like he kind of likes the smell. What a dog.
This is going to be a weird bullshit puzzle, isn't it?
Those two...
I still think I can glue the heel back on this stiletto. Anything in here that you would like?
He looks like he kind...
The fact that he's leaning over like that to show him the shoe, that means something very clearly. There's an animation there.
Those two...
Oh, I've just realized something. One moment, I'll cut in.
Dog. Sam. No. Yeah.
Sam Nobles is a walking encyclopedia of information.
I think that's going to be very important. Alright. In the absence of not knowing what to do with this dog, I might head back to the office and speak to Chester. She might have some information for me.
Who do you think?
Clearly, though, I can approach that area in the park and investigate, but I need to get past that dog first. I'm not immediately sure how, so... Let me waste some time speaking to Chester at SID and see if she has anything to offer. About these blue shoes, perhaps.
You press the...
Maybe they're a similar size to the shoe that I am currently carrying.
You...
Oh shit, I've just realized something. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Hello, Detective. How can I help you?
Hello, Chester.
Here we go. This isn't why I'm going holy shit.
Chester, I understand a sample from the bottom of Jane Doe 1201K's shoe was sent over from the morgue. Has it been broken down yet?
Preliminary tests show it includes glucose.
That is a bizarre statement. Glucose. Sugar?
Chester,
Preliminary tests show it includes...
Have you determined what the grease stain is, Chester?
We know it's lipstick.
As I thought, it's lipstick. Gary, why don't you call me Julie?
Maybe I will, Chester.
We're being professional, Chester. Can I show you this shoe again? Is it a similar size?
What do you think of this shoe?
I think I could use it as a water ski.
No, you're not commenting on that. Do we have anything else? No. Okay. I need to go back to my office immediately. What were you saying there?
Hello. See you later, Detective Carey.
I thought that was going to be useful.
Pressing the button.
You want us to call you Julie? But you're calling us Detective Carey instead of John. I need to go back to my desk immediately.
You so...
Oh, let me through, please. All right, before I speak to you, before I write up a report, I need to sit down on my desk.
It's your...
Look at the desk. And I need to make a phone call. Really? Let me try that again. I think I wrote that down correctly. Alright, I'm going to have to go back to the impound loss and check. So, outside the impound loss, there was a number talking about a lost dog. A huge, chonky dog. 50 pounds. Dachshund. That thing's not dachshund, is it? But a huge dog. I thought that might have been it, and I thought I might have been able to call its owner and say, hey, your dog is at Griffith Park, guarding a crime scene. Come fetch it. There's nothing new there. Can I write a report on anything here?
No need to duplicate.
No. Let me cut in at the impound lot because I want to make sure that I've written down that number correctly. I'll meet you there. I've written it down correctly and I know its name. Assuming, of course, this is it. It comes to the name Darren. Oh. Okay, I can just randomly click there and we'll get different things. Car detailing by Don. Wash, wax, and converting colorizing a specialty. Call 683-3250. I'm less confident about all of this stuff now. Damn it. I really thought I was onto something there.
This...
I'll try again very quickly.
Hey, boy, how you doing? Hey.
I know its name is Darren.
Here, boy. I spent 65 cents for this. Here, boy.
Litter bug. Litter... The area's been taped off. It must be where the Jane Doe was found. You're not close enough.
When Animal Control Services were called, the dog effed off. Somehow I don't think we're going to be as lucky here. What can I do?
Those, 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 odd idea, Detective. He looks like he kind of likes the smell. What a dog.
Likes the smell of the woman's shoe.
The sun, reflected into the dog's eyes, shoos him away.
I don't think that's how any of this works, but whatever.
The area... This is no...
I'm a dog person, and I can tell you that I don't think that's ever worked. What have we here?
The dirt looks freshly tilled. Knowing what was found here, this is a sorrowful sight. Knowing what was...
We need to look under the dirt.
Removing the dirt reveals a bone. It appears to be a human bone. It appears to be... Detective, it looks human. Handle it carefully.
So now you want me to use this. Fine.
You're being overcautious, Carrie.
What?
Placing the bone in the bag is essential to maintaining the integrity of this potentially valuable evidence. There is now a hole in the ground. Removing more dirt does not reveal more bones. Careful, Carrie. Careful, Carrie. You don't want to remove the banner. It's not under your jurisdiction. Careful, Carrie. Careful, careful, careful. Removing more. Careful, careful. The tree's bark feels rough, kind of like that dog's. Walk. Walk this way.
Yeah, so this is why the dog was here, perhaps.
Unearthed bone found in Griffith Park. Origins unknown.
That wouldn't be the forearm because that wouldn't decay within however long it's been. Less than a day. Either 9 AM or 10 AM or before 9 AM, depending on who we trust. Okay, we found some evidence. I feel like I've accomplished something. We need to drop that off at property. Question is, where does that get stored? In the freezer or somewhere else? Because I don't think putting it on the shelf is appropriate.
You attach your...
Why would there be a bone there?
You press the...
Surely it's not the forearm. It can't be the forearm. If the serial killer is taking parts of bodies...
You select...
Then they wouldn't leave that behind. Alright, we're not dropping the bone off. Chester, help me.
Pressing the...
If she's not there, then... Ooh, okay, so hang on. That indicates it's later in the day, doesn't it?
You select...
No? I was thinking that maybe that indicated that Barbie has completed her nap.
Hello,
What do you make of this bone? Points.
What do you think, Chester? I found it at the discovery site of Jane Doe 1201K. Can you run a DNA test on it?
That looks human, Carrie. If you want it tested and want a fail-safe case, you'd better process this correctly. Take it to Teddy.
We got points for that though, so that wasn't a waste of time.
Hello, Do you have a preliminary on Jane Doe 1201K's body fluids?
Nothing's back yet, Carrie. We sent samples out to Quantico. Whatever we're dealing with, it's lethal. Unknown and lethal. See you later.
Alright, I'll try level 4 again. If that fails, I'll try writing a report. If that fails, then I need to hit the streets again and maybe go back to the Busy Kissy. Still closed up?
It's locked. You ring the bell, but receive no answer.
Alright, he's not here. We're going to have to log it tomorrow.
Pressing the... You so...
Didn't actually have to come here to try this, but let me do it now.
You fill out follow-up report form 3.14 with information concerning found arm bone.
We've identified it as an arm bone. Okay. Maybe it is a forearm. In which case, why was it left there?
Hal, what have you heard about a body with a similar M.O. showing up at Griffith Park?
Hell, Junior, it looks like it belongs to us.
Alright, so let's deposit this report.
Here you go, Hal.
Sure, Junior.
Gonna grab another form.
It's... You take it.
Immediate thought is let's head to either the theatre or the Busy Kissy again.